So, week 1 of 2025 is just about almost nearly finished, and I had originally set my intentions for my language learning to have an hour of expansive input and an hour of practical output. And did that actually happen? Not quite. What actually happened was something more like half of that time. Half an hour of input and then half an hour of output. I severely overestimated my ability to do an hour of actual output in Spanish, which I originally defined to include writing and speaking, or recording myself speaking. Now, in reality, I did spend about an hour on days that I recorded short form content, but most of that time wasn't spent actually speaking, it was editing the video. So I don't think it really counts. However, some days were better than others. I did, for example, spend one of the days recording myself speaking in Spanish, as well as writing in my bullet journal for my things to do for the day and other notes I needed to make. For example, I started a bullet journal weekly spread, as you can maybe see here, and I'm planning to do more long form journaling in Spanish. I had originally planned to do some long form journaling when I had enough vocabulary, but I'm now thinking that perhaps I should just get started and use English words in place of Spanish vocabulary that I need to learn, and make a word bank of words to add to my Anki Spanish flashcard deck. Things were better in terms of input though. I did spend half an hour to an hour a day on watching Spanish content or listening to Spanish content on YouTube, LingoPie, Disney Plus. I watched Coco in Spanish yesterday, and I also listened to the Duolingo Spanish podcast while out on my walks during the week. So what are my plans for this week moving forward? I think I've realized that I need to build a more defined active learning plan to keep myself consistent, as well as give myself the ability to track my progress better and more efficiently. And to do that, I'm going to ask an AI model like Claude to help me come up with a learning plan for the next 10 to 11 weeks. In terms of my actual Spanish speaking progress, I'm going to be uploading shorts or TikToks 3 times a week to help track my pronunciation and vocabulary in conversation. But that's it for now for my week 1 update. I'll see you next week for the 2-week update.